I got this game as a gift for my birthday from my friend Ben. Admittedly, I was a bit worried when I saw it was published by Outright Games, whose releases are often of questionable quality. I looked up the reviews and they weren't very good. But you might be shocked when I say, I really like this one. It's SpongeBob SquarePants, the Patrick Star game for PS5. Do you think the name is long enough? If you are not aware of who SpongeBob SquarePants is, welcome back from your long cryogenic deep sleep, I guess. The game was released in 2024, and it's a physics-based platformer set in the undersea town of Bikini Bottom. For the first time ever in the series, you play a game without SpongeBob. I mean, he's here in the game, but as an NPC. It's finally Patrick's time to shine.
I wonder what's gonna happen today. Hey, whatever you do, don't touch those barrels.
Oh, that's all I had, Patrick, but you're welcome to hang out here. Enjoy Glove World!
There isn't a story, but there are objectives the game gives you as a way to learn how to interact with the open world and earn currency you can put towards costumes that reference some of the most memorable moments from the show. If you ever wanted to visit a place from the series, it's likely within walking distance. Want to go help Mr. Krabs whip up some Krabby Patties? You can do that. Want to go to Glove World and ride some roller coasters? You can also do that. All prior games in the series would section off parts of the world so the game wouldn't have to load everything in all at once. Here, that's not a problem. I really like the geography, believe it or not. If you recall in the show, Jellyfish Fields was right across the street from SpongeBob and Patrick's house. It's also across the street here as well. You can go to Bargain Mart, Mrs. Puff's boating school, even Mr. Krabs' house. The only places missing that I can think of are the Goo Lagoon and Shady Shoals retirement home. But it makes sense why they cut the latter out, since the voice actors for Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy passed away years ago. Besides that though, just about every place you could ever want to go is in the game. Part of the reason why the Patrick Star game received such a low score from critics, in my opinion, was due to how buggy the game is. What they likely didn't realize was how the game was inspired by Goat Simulator, which is one of my favorite games from the last decade. You play in an open world and just cause chaos. The same applies here. The game is supposed to appear janky. It's absolute madness going around, tormenting NPCs with reef blowers, water shooters, trampolines, and other random items like food that you can use in any way you can imagine. There's always something new to interact with. You'll likely recognize many of the NPCs walking around as characters from the show as well. The world is your oyster. Personally, I enjoy finding trampolines and using them to send NPCs flying. It works on vehicles too. Speaking of vehicles, you can drive cars around the world. Taxis, buses, delivery trucks, dump trucks, you name it. When you jump in one of the cars, you can choose to start missions.
Start it up!
For example, if you hop into a police car, you can chase down perpetrators. Or if you go to the dump and take the dump truck around town, you can run garbage routes. There's so much to do that it'll take a while to truly discover everything.
night, Patrick.
The only criticism I have is the objectives are done fairly quickly. If you spend 10 to 15 hours playing, you'll likely complete almost all the objectives. However, the great thing is, there's so many things to do outside of the objectives that the game has insane replayability. Even if you're not a fan of SpongeBob SquarePants, you might still enjoy the funny things you can make Patrick do. The game retailed for $40 at launch, which I thought was a little too much. Although the game is very fun, it's apparent you're playing a budget title when you're looking at its performance. On PS5, it's not awful, but you'll encounter the occasional slowdown or stuttering. Thankfully, I often see this game go for about $20 nowadays, so it's absolutely worth picking up. Whether you want to let your inner child run free, or you're giving the controller to your child, everybody can be a goofy goober in SpongeBob SquarePants, the Patrick Star Game.
I'm gonna roll on up to Derby's